Alright, let's see. Who deserves F tier? Sarah always, talks mad shit in my chat, but she is there. Logan, on the other hand, has not been here for a long time because he has to go to the military. That's pretty shitty. Then again, Jess doesn't enjoy Shrek. It makes me sad. It makes me very, very sad. Jess, I'm afraid that your Shrek hatred has landed you into the F tier. I apologize for nothing. Please fall in love with Shrek, embrace him as your Lord and Savior, and you might work your way back up. You don't hate Shrek? Yes, you do, unfortunately. You're either, in madly love with him and worship him as a god, or you hate him. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. See, Andy, he does enjoy Shrek. Andy enjoys Shrek. But he is related to a Shrek non-believer. So I think that does keep him out of the F range, but I'm going to keep him in E for now. I'm just going to keep him in there. He embraces the Shrek, but he's related to a Shrek heathen. Ladies and gentlemen, and all else in between, we are about to see Jeff's true colors. I love Shrek. Oh, it's too late now. It's too late now, Jess. Oh, God. All right, now, Chris. Let's see. Chris embraces Shrek as his Lord and Savior. He does have a lot of dank memes under his belt. I don't know if that puts him at S tier, though. We should come up with an S tier, just so we have an end game here. I'm thinking, David edits my videos, and he did put me up at his place when I visited Canada, and we had a really good time. But he also charges me to edit videos. So maybe not S. Greedy bastard. Oh, you know what? I think it kind of goes without saying that Aiden has to be in the S tier. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, they gotta go up there. They're an adorable dork, and I love them. And they got the booty. Let's see. So that'll be our S. Jess will be our F. I'm fucking subscribed. All right, so Chris, who I'm focusing on because I love the picture I picked for him. So Chris enjoys the dank memes. He provides a lot of good ones. He embraces Shrek as his Lord and Savior, which is like a really good barometer. But I'm not exactly a fan of what he did to the Twin Towers in 2001. So that knocks him down a couple pegs. I'm going to put him in B. B! I'm going to put him in B. You would have been around the A or S rank, but 9/11, dude. Never forget. All right, let's see. Arthur makes some pretty cool fucking art. Has done art for me before. Let's see. He's a pretty cool dude. But I guess the only downside would be he did overhype God of War. And he did, as a form of payment for that commission, he did make me play that one game. What was it? Oh god, what is that game? Darksiders. And that game was terrible. So I think it kind of evens out to a nice C. I'm going to put you in the C. All right. All right, so Psycho makes very adorable arts, is very good at adorable arts, is delightful anytime she's in chat, and I think the only negative interaction we've ever had was disagreeing slightly over a Tumblr policy. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna put you in... That's a tough one. Like, that's around B or A. I'm gonna put you in the middle of B and A. We'll hopefully find a solid place for you soon. Hopefully soon. Alright, so let's go to... Oh, I don't know. The Limey. Let's go to the Limey. I'm so fucking peeved. This is absolutely asinine. I started watching King of the Hill for you. You're welcome, first off. That was a favor for you. Okay, so Liam. Makes good graphics. Made me my own game. So that's pretty dope. That earns a lot of points. Makes awesome graphics for very reasonable prices. Go check them out if you need graphics done. Let's see. Makes a bunch of fun games. Made me my own game. But he is British. And as an American, I can't let that stand. Just can't let that stand. See, the British thing... he likes memes, too. And he does accept Shrek. Unfortunately, the British thing knocks you down a bunch of pegs. Because we broke away from those evil bastards. Those evil tea-drinking bastards. But you got enough points to keep you in C. Got enough points. I bought so many stickers and a shirt from your store. Thank you, by the way. I recently got the email from Redbubble. Which thing did you get recently? Like, it didn't show... I don't think it showed which thing you got. I am legitimately curious. We did throw their tea up a ship, so pity points, Jeff. No. That was vengeance. You should buy my stickers off of Redbubble. God damn it, Sarah. Pimping yourself in my chat like I told you you could. And I did. Alright, so... Let's go to... Who should I judge next? I'll let you guys judge who I did next. By the way, I just noticed, I think it's funny that, like, being British knocked Liam all the way down to C, but committing the atrocity of 9/11 only bumped Chris down to B. Oh, God. Hashtag banned. Oh, Christ. Who's next to be on the chopping block? Y'all decide. So far, we have the love of my life, my darling fiancé at top. Then we have Psycho between A and B. We've got Chris at B. We've got Arthur and Liam at C. No one in D. No one's gotten the D yet. E, we have Andy, because he's associated with F, which is Jess, for not embracing the Lord Shrek. Let's see, we've got... I might consider reevaluating your status, Jess. I might. But we need you down there to help our barometer of judging these people. Alright, so Pillow. Alright, I guess we can do Pillow. Pillows are good for neck support when you're sleeping, so he's got that going for him. I'm not sure what kind of pillow he is. I'm not sure if he's the Tempur-Pedic like I prefer, or the soft kind that I prefer on the other side of my head, because I sleep with pillows like... But either way, that's probably a win. Especially when you flip it over to the cool side of the pillow. Let's see, he's got a bitchin' mustache. He's got googly eyes. Those are definitely pluses. He's got a voice that requires wet floor signs. What are the negatives here? Australian? Nah, that's only pluses. He refuses to say shrimp on the Barbie. He does refuse his heritage. So I think that's not that much of a negative, though. Refusing to say shrimp on the Barbie isn't a giant negative. He's got a smoking kangaroo. That's true. He's got the smoking venomous kangaroo. All right, so bitch and pet, comfortable, bitch and mustache and googly eyes, voice that requires wet floor signs, awesome pet. I think we might have our first A tier here. I think that'll have to be our first A. Actually, I'm going to put you over here just because you're our first actual A and Psycho's just kind of in the middle. Yeah, we'll put you in there. Unless I think of a negative that might knock you down. But for now, you're an A. We'll see. Wait, he didn't enjoy the child. That's true. But his rabid hatred of the child brought joy to so many. Can't count it as a negative. Shit. All right. Who's next on the chopping block? There is only one cool side. Yes. All right, good night. Fun sesh. I'll be back next week. Hey, see you next week, Cled. Can't wait for more balls in the world, too. Put Psycho in A, Jeff. Give it to her. It's a tough call. It is a tough call. See, now we have a good comparison, though. Since Pillow's in A, that gives us a good standard for what deserves A. And I think the cute art and shit, I think that might warrant it. But we'll see. We will see. All right, I'll have to pick the next one then. I'm going to say, let's go with Logan. He's been standing there. He's been crawling around there. Okay, so let's see. Logan, I've known for, 13, 14 years? Something like that. We adopted him, so he is literally my brother. We used to get so annoyed at each other, we would both mutually agree to, 1 or 2 week breaks from each other where we didn't say anything to each other for 2 weeks. And then we'd be buddy-buddy again. So we're able to resolve our differences like that. He is kind of an information sponge when he's interested in the thing. So he pretty much masters things very quickly. He got his black belt in a year in Taekwondo, which is fucking insane. And apparently he's kicking ass at boot camp, from what I've heard. Let's see. Did you actually adopt him? Yeah, we did. We did actually adopt him. Let's see. He has done over 200 playthroughs of Resident Evil 4, and he's memorized the quote-unquote RNG for all the items. Which is, he noticed, he figured out the pattern. The items are in slightly different places sometimes, and he memorized that shit. So that's pretty neat. God, what are the negatives here? Let's see. He's able to play keyboard really well, but he did keep me up a lot at night with all the clacking of the keys because he presses really hard. But he did compromise by putting on headphones, so at least it was only the clacking that I was hearing. Hey, he threw his phone yelling about how he wouldn't read. What's to hate? Ooh, that's true. He did refuse to read chat. You got a point. I don't know if that's enough of a negative, though. I'm gonna have to put him in A. I can't think of any hilarious downsides. I would say he's extremely short, but that just makes him fun size, and I enjoy being able to carry him. And it's kind of hilarious that someone his size could carry me very easily. He wore a dress. Ooh, that's true. He did wear a cocktail dress on stage in a high school production of a school he did not go to, but he was part of the drama club. He snuck in and no one questioned it. That moves him up to S. That moves him up to S. That is a good point. That is a good point. That is a good point. All right. So, next up, let's do... I'm thinking let's do Tom. Where is Tom? There's Tom. Okay, so... Tom does good retrospective videos. I do like them a lot. I need to watch them more often, though. I do need to make a point of that, because I do like them a lot. He did let me be in one. I got to voice Kermit the Frog, so that was fun. Let's see. Leaves comments on a bunch of my videos, which are always fun to read. It's always nice to see that little notification. Let's see, what else? He does plague me with Dead Island, though. And that game is atrocious. It does constantly keep plaguing me with it. So I think... Tom does have a lot of good points going for him, but the Dead Island plaguing... But he does bring up a lot of good Rule 34 in the 18+ chat. But Dead Island... makes me sad. Makes me very sad. Hey, Lucy, how's it going? As much as it pains me to do so...
Don't make me run! I'm full of chocolate!
As much as it pains me to do so, don't make me run. I'm full of chocolate. Good timing. Oh, Christ. Okay, so it hurts, but unfortunately, Dead Island, D for Dead Island. That hurt, Tom. You wound me. All right, so next up, we've got Lane. Let's do Lane. Lane. Good singing voice. Does a ton of pretty damn good impressions. Is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Nerd. Is pretty good with the improv commentary. Recently nailed his American accent. Trying to think. What are some hilarious negatives? Australian. That only buys him points. Enjoys Tim Tams. I don't even know what the fuck those are. I know we have them in my store. I still don't know what they are. I'm gonna put you... It's tough. I'm trying to think of hilarious negatives. I think I'll put you in the AB, right next to Psycho. I'll throw you there for now. Right above Osama bin Laden. I mean Chris. Same person. All right, so let's do David. David, let's see. Edits my vidges. Is an MTG nerd. Hilariously scared of horror games. was fun. Got to hang out with him in Quebec, which was fun. It was a good time. But he is Canadian, sworn enemy of the American race. MTG buys him a lot of points. Editing brings him a lot of points. But he's a maple sucker. He's gotta, you know what? I'm gonna put you right with Liam. Right around that level, buddy. I love you, but you got maple running through your veins. Even an accent that I enjoy doesn't save you from that. He's also Canadian. I'm sorry. All right. And that's all my friends. Let's move on to Sarah. All right, let's move on to Sarah. All right. He has a burb. I don't trust birds. That doesn't earn points. I don't hate birds, but I don't trust them. I don't like them near my face. All right, so Sarah, let's see. Huge comics nerd. Great artist. Talks massive amounts of shit. I'm all over the board. You kind of are. You kind of are all over the board. Birds are government spies. Hashtag birds aren't real. Birds aren't real. Talks massive amounts of shit about me, but does awesome art. Did my first thumbnail art, Nightcaster. And that's a damn good one. I like that one a lot. I think the massive amounts of shit that you talk are about on par with 9/11. So I think that bumps you down to B. And I think this is a fair list. I would think of Sarah as chaotic neutral. That sounds right. So I think this is a fair list. I would say. Because if we look at it, we've got the love of my life and Logan at S. Aiden for being my fiance, adorable, a total nerd, totally pinchable. I just love him. Then we got Logan, who's my brother. Adopted him. He's a good boy. He's retarded strong for his size, even for someone larger than him. He's an information sponge, learns things extremely quickly, got his black belt in like a year, if not a little sooner than a year. Like, he's got a lot of badass qualities. So he's got to be S. Then we got Pillow, Australian voice that requires wet floor signs, venomous smoking kangaroo. He's also a pillow, which is both comfortable and has a cool side. Then it also has googly eyes and a mustache, a bitchin' mustache, mind you. So that reserves A. Then we've got Psycho and Lane, kind of in between the A and B. Not quite at A level, but still above B, you know? Kind of an in-between, a B.5. We're going to give them a B.5. Psycho for her adorable arts and just being, like, an overall really pleasant person. And then we've got Lane there with all of his impressions, his singing voice, and his memes, and his commentary and shiz. I think that's fair. Then we've got Chris, represented by Osama bin Laden, because I didn't have a picture of Chris. So he's got the memes. He accepts Shrek as his Lord and Savior. That's pretty dope. He has a pleasant voice. He has a good presence about him, but he did mastermind 9/11, so that knocks him down to B. Then we've got Sarah, massive amounts of shit, but awesome artist, did my first thumbnail art, total nerd for all things comics, and I enjoy that. C, we've got Arthur, Liam, and David. I was about to call him Canada Boy for some reason. Well, I think we all know the reason. Arthur got knocked down. Like, he's got awesome arts and shit, but he also overhyped God of War for me. So And he also had me play Darksiders, which was just awful. So he got bumped down to C. Then both David and Liam, they both got a lot of good qualities to them, but they're both a part of countries that I, as an American, cannot stand for. So then I knocked them all the way down to C. May have been their only real negatives, but they're big ones. I'm sorry, friends. Then we've got Tom and D, because of Dead Island, and because Dead Island starts with D, and that's kind of funny. A lot of positive qualities, but the curse of Dead Island that he has thrust upon me, the meme that he has perpetuated. Granted, started by Logan, so maybe Logan should lose some points? I don't know. That's up for debate. Logan's S status, you know what? Yeah, that's not fair. For David to get knocked down that far, but Logan be an S when he started that? That's a good point. Me. I'm going to put Logan in the C and D area. I'm going to put you here. Logan's in the C's and D's because of Dead Island. He started that meme. I forgot about that. Fuck you, Logan. All right, so yeah, I think that's fair. We've got Andy, who's an E. He does pixel art, which I like. He's got a good grasp of the memes. He accepts Shrek as his Lord and Savior, but he's related to our F tier, which is Jess, who has hated Shrek with every fiber of her being and has not accepted him as the meme god that he is. He refuses. Just refuses to accept him. So she's an F. But still a friend. F is for friend, after all. So I think that's our friends tier list. I think we're good. That's some good shit. That's some good shit right there. I don't hate Shrek. Look, man, you can try. You're not getting out of there. I deserve to be higher, and you know it. You would, if not for all these years of your Shrek bashing. All these years of your Shrek bashing have finally come to roost. I'm sorry. I want you to be higher too. And you reached out to me on my YouTube. I did. I always let Jeff pay the price he's comfortable with and wouldn't put him in the poorhouse. That is true. And I appreciate that. I try to fucking pay you as much as I can though, because goddamn, you do good art. You do good arts. I enjoy your arts. Like that one, for example, the one you posted in the chat. Everyone click on that link. Fucking good. Oh, Christ. I love the movies I grew up with. It's too late now. You have bashed Shrek. And you reached out to me on my YouTube. Yeah, it's true. So I'm now second only to the love of your life. You know, I didn't think about it before this list, but I guess you are, Pillow. I guess you are. Oh, this list pains me. A lot of people I thought were close friends, but they betrayed me with their Britishness, Canadianness, Darksiders-ness, their Dead Island-ness, their 9/11s, their Shrek bashing. Oh. I do so much for you. Maybe one day you'll make up. Maybe one day you will make up for the Shrek bashing. But today is not that day. I defy this list. Defy it all you want. It is official.